Pakistan, land of vibrant colors, spicy food, and unpredictable politics. In the heart of Lahore, a stage was being set, not just any stage. This was a monstrous structure of steel and light, draped in the political party's signature green, red, and orange. Banners with the politician's face, beaming with a confidence bordering on supernatural, fluttered in the warm breeze. Thousands of chairs were meticulously arranged, facing the towering stage. The air buzzed with the frantic energy of last-minute preparations. Technicians scurried around, testing microphones, adjusting lights that could rival the midday sun, and ensuring the giant screens were ready to broadcast the politician's image to every corner of the venue. This wasn't just a speech, it was a spectacle. The upcoming speech was touted to be a game-changer. Rumors flew about groundbreaking policy announcements, scathing attacks on political rivals, and promises that were music to the ears of the common man. This was it, the night the political landscape of Pakistan would shift, or so they thought. As the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the venue, the crowd began to swell. People from all walks of life poured in, a sea of humanity united by their political allegiance and the promise of a brighter future. There were seasoned veterans of countless rallies, their faces etched with the weariness of political battles fought and lost. There were wide-eyed youngsters, experiencing their first taste of political fervor, their enthusiasm contagious. The air crackled with anticipation. Every cough was amplified, every whisper seemed to echo, and the rustle of 1,000 pamphlets sounded like a hailstorm. Vendors hawked snacks and drinks, their voices hoarse but persistent, adding to the symphony of pre-speech chaos. The excitement was palpable, a living, breathing entity, feeding off the collective hope and anxiety of the crowd. As dusk painted the sky in hues of orange and purple, the venue was overflowing. The crowd had transformed into a living, breathing entity, a collective being pulsating with anticipation. Every eye was on the stage, every ear strained to catch the first hint of the politician's arrival. The atmosphere was electric, charged with the promise of a historic night. Little did they know, history was about to be made, but not in the way they expected. And then, it happened. A hush fell over the crowd as the stage lights dimmed, signaling the start of the show. The giant screens flickered to life, displaying a montage of the politician's journey, shaking hands with farmers, embracing children, addressing packed stadiums. The crowd went wild, their cheers deafening, their excitement reaching fever pitch. A dramatic drumroll echoed across the venue, and a spotlight pierced the darkness, landing on the politician, who emerged from the wings, his face bearing a confident smile. He raised his hand in a wave, acknowledging the thunderous applause that washed over him. This was his moment, his stage, his chance to captivate the nation. He leaned towards the microphone, ready to unleash his carefully crafted speech. But then, silence. Not the pregnant pause before a profound statement, but the deafening, unnerving silence of a technical malfunction. The politician cleared his throat, tapped the microphone, and tried again. Still nothing. His confident smile faltered, replaced by a look of bewilderment. The crowd, initially confused, began to stir. What was going on? Why wasn't their leader speaking? The silence stretched on, each second an eternity. The politician, visibly flustered, frantically gestured to his aides, his whispers lost in the vast emptiness of the venue. The crowd, their initial bewilderment giving way to amusement, began to react in ways that can only be described as quintessentially Pakistani. Some, ever resourceful, resorted to sign language, their hands forming exaggerated gestures that seemed to say, "Your mic is broken, buddy." Others, perhaps taking inspiration from Bollywood movies, cupped their hands around their mouths, yelling out helpful and hilarious suggestions like, "Check the wire," and "Can you hear us now?" The younger members of the audience, digital natives that they were, whipped out their phones, recording the unfolding spectacle and sharing it on social media with captions like "Live from the silent rally," and "When your mic dies at the most crucial moment." What began as a political rally was quickly morphing into a comedy show, with the politician unwittingly playing the role of the hapless comedian.